Okay. That's one against the feed. It's gone to Lyons. Lyons is going to put it all the way. He's going beautifully. Humphries is coming across, but he's going to go in and score a try. And that should be a beautiful... Phil Blake was the man. He's made this beautiful sprint. And Blake has really gone on with it. And all I can do is commend him because of the limited number of times you see a guy go the full length of the field, or the 60 yards anyway, and score a try. Absolutely beautiful. He trains at a track near where I go and do my very sedentary run every day, and I see him training, and believe me, he's one to watch.
The Suburbs played the local derby. Despite a number of team changes, the Rabbitohs scored first through the brilliance of Phil Blake.
Phil Blake, the little kick ahead, he's done this so often, Blake, and he's picked it up magnificently, and Phil Blake is going to score a magnificent try. Oh, he makes it look so easy.
Yes, indeed, that was an absolutely sensational solo effort. You'll never see better. When we get to the replay, just watch this try, the ball control of this man. There he is, Blake, the little toe poke with the right foot. Watch him gather the ball very low. One-handed, rolls it up his arm, gets it back into the other, evades the tackle of Conlon, sets sight for the line, and he's trying hard and makes it. It's a beautiful try from another angle. We'll see it again. Watch the kick particularly. Watch it off the outside edge of the right foot, through Pearce, and then evades the tackle of Conlon. Conlon can't measure it with him for pace, and he just bursts away in pursued by Moss. But it's a splendid try, and one that really has brought the house down here. They're still buzzing. Here he goes, off the right foot, the edge of the right foot. Watch him regather, rolls it up his arm. It's just beautiful. Everything was ball skill there. Now, he's another player that gets enormously involved in a game, but when he does, oh, hell, he's beautiful to watch.
This will get South Sydney determined. Dummies from Coleman, the long pass. If they can straighten it up now, Blake. Coleman juggles. Long ball out for Phil Blake. It was touched in flight. They've got the try.
Fennick, I should say Chisholm. The chip and chase from Blake. Blake will get there, or does he? Bevan or Blake? The referee says Blake got their first try. Well, the referee took a while, but he obviously thought that Phil Blake beat Mark Bevan to the ball, and so South skip away again to lead 14-6.
This is the reason Phil Blake is playing halfback. He saw the little hole in behind, puts the kick there, and he has this exceptional pace to be able to beat the defence to the ball. Now let's see who gets it down.
Blake sights an opening right up the middle. Incredible pace. He'll score. They won't stop him. Absolute brilliance. He sighted the gap, went for it, and forget all about it.
Watching him training down at a place called Graham's Reserve at Manly. That's exactly what he does down there. He runs up to jogs up to a football he's got as a marker, and then sprints away from it, does it in and away. And that's exactly what he did there. And talk about somebody getting the benefit of training or practicing as he kind of play. Look at this. There he goes with a big step away to the left, and just the incredible pace of him. He's just left them for dead. That's Phil Blake. You're looking at a superstar footballer at the moment who's probably on the market at well over 100 grand in a lot of people's... And Manly let him go. God spare me days. What am I talking about? So there it is. That's as beautiful a run as solo.
Davidson has taken play up inside the Penrith half again. Coleman. Well, Davidson standing still when he got that ball. But this fellow's not. Blake, the little kick through. Oh, watch the bounce. There's the bounce for Blake. If he falls on, it's a try. It is. Oh, this man's a genius.
Well, that takes me back to 1983 when he played for Manly. He scored something like 28 tries in the season. He's an astonishing player, Blake. There's no question about it. He's still got the ability to play highly regarded representative football. But here's Davidson back inside to Blake on the Panasonic Cup replay. The beautiful little kick. The kick again here as the bounce doesn't come up enough. and he seems to have it on a string when he does this kick and chase game. He's got a nice pair of knees in the back there too. I'd just like to check that one out and see who was responsible for it. But now watch Davidson turn here as he's tackled there. At that point, give it to Blake, and Blake sights an opening. Now I go down and train, or I used to when I could run, and watch this guy do his sprint work, and believe me, he does a hell of a lot of short, sharp sprints, and that's the reason he loves.
Coleman again directing play, showing the ball either way, turning it back inside for Blake. Blake's going to score on his own. Oh, great try. Well, put that down to Blake and Coleman, because Coleman was directing play and knew exactly what he wanted to do, and it worked to perfection.
Coleman was like a copper on point duty here in the Panasonic Cup replay. He ran beautifully, gave it to Blake. Blake's amazing acceleration was sufficient for him to get through the gap. See it again. Now here's Coleman holding the ball, showing the ball, toying with the Penrith defence. Then he sights Blake, who's a known speedster, somebody he would enjoy giving the football to. Look at he did. He tore them apart.
Well, coaches are always talking about it. Depends how you actually get the message to the players.
And here's Lyons again. Quickly, it's come away to Harrington. Harrington for the corner. Harrington, will he get there? Yes, try to South Sydney. It's 20-0. Good, strong football of the game. You'll talk about the tries that were scored, but it's the mistakes from St George that are just causing this to happen. But good football. Lyons really had to swivel around and throw that long, flat pass to Harrington. Potter came at him, but really had no chance of stopping him in that position. Harrington's such a big, strong man. But good long passes to get the ball wide. Firstly from Blake. Great pass from Lyons. That's a very difficult pass to throw, to suddenly turn and stop and hook it back at 90 degrees. But he did.
So Souths have got the ball. Tugger goes out from dummy half, and look who he picks up. Phil Blake in space, untouched. So elusive, so quick. Another one of his many tries he scored in his career. What a player Phil Blake was.
Blake, typical kick and chase. Can he pick it up? It's still alive. Blake is there. Can you believe this man? What a brilliant solo effort. How many times do we see that? And yet you continually get to be amazed by his brilliance.
Well, he's an absolute freak, this fellow, there's no question about it. The little kick with the right foot, back to the left, over the top, kicks it again as Gravening comes in after it, gets the fortuitous bounce. That was the only part that was dead lucky, but nonetheless, he plants it with a firm right hand. There's that little kick. He seems to have the ball on a string. I mean, unbelievable hours of practice he must put into this situation to go with it, but he does, and he scores another.
Tugger's on the ball again, and he finds, you guessed it, Phil Blake, who steps off the right again, comes to the fullback, steps off the right again, and scores a magic try.
Blake this time from dummy half. Long one out. Maven's got it. Sensational pass. What a pass. Oh, Phil Blake, take a bow. Maven's got the try.
Well, the State Bank replay will show you a wonder try. This is Phil Blake throwing a pass that has to be 35 or even 40 yards long. It went straight out to Maven on the wing. He didn't have to run too far. He just had to catch it. Just watch the length of the pass, a torpedo pass, and it's a magnificent one straight to him, and in he goes and scores a grand try. That is an excellent try. Really, they're the superb skills that Phil Blake has got at his disposal. Beautiful stuff. Marvellous hands there, and there it goes.